everything she does, she plays herself. You know what I mean? Full screen uppercuts, EX fan bullshit, crouch medium kick, dry rush, instantly puts you in the corner. It's like this character's so stupid, dude. She just did, and she plays at her own pace, where everyone else pretty much just has to control her. So here we call this supreme confidence. This is the alpha gamer versus the beta gamer right here. Alpha female Juri versus the beta Mai in action. That right there, I would say that was a bit of a mind game, but I would say that was just me playing without any fear of my opponent whatsoever, because I knew exactly what he was about, and that was the bull. What's up, party people, and welcome back to the 20 and 5 to top player series, where we do our best impression at acting like we have any idea what we're doing in this video game. Now, if you guys don't know what the 20 and 5 series is, it's basic, it's easy to understand. It's basically you play for 20 minutes, you take a 5-minute break. You play for 20 minutes, you take a 5-minute break. What you do in that 5-minute break? You watch the replays of what you just did in the last, good lord, what a clinic, but you watch the replays of what you just did in that 20-minute set, and you try to learn one thing every 20 minutes with your 5-minute break. You do that, you're going to maximize the efficiency you're using for Street Fighter 6. You're going to learn something, people. You want more information on it, I go into the science behind it in the very first video in this playlist, episode 0 of the 20 and 5 top player series. But besides that, we're just going to watch these matches and have some fun and see what we could learn. So right here, I'm learning more and more that just when you get in Burnout, before I was kind of like, okay, we fight in Burnout and act like you're not in Burnout, it's the best thing to do. So I thought my EX Fireball there was actually deep enough to hit her because she's not projectile invincible, but it wasn't deep enough to hit her. But this is, man, I had people, when I was streaming the other days, one of the homies in the stream were asking, so what character do you think, like, anyone could pick up in this game and be successful and get to, like, 1600 or even 1700 MR with? And at the drop of a hat, I was like, yo, play Mai, because this character's brain dead, and everybody knows it. She's probably the best character in the game, if not, like, you know, the easiest character to do well with in the game. She's so strong. You really don't have to be good at all. Like everything she does, she plays herself. You know what I mean? Full screen uppercuts, EX fan bullshit, crouch medium kick, dry rush, instantly puts you in the corner. It's like this character's so stupid, dude. She just did, and she plays at her own pace, where everyone else pretty much just has to control her. So here we call this supreme confidence. This is the alpha gamer versus the beta gamer right here. Alpha female Juri versus the beta Mai in action. That right there, I would say that was a bit of a mind game, but I would say that was just me playing without any fear of my opponent whatsoever, because I knew exactly what he was about. And that was the bullshit. Let's see if supreme confidence carries us further in this round. Well, what can you see what I mean about this character? This dude just smashed his face into his arcade stick. What can we do about it, right? But yeah, she's, you know, you could play like a demon with this character. You could play a flowchart every single time with this character. And people are going to lose, like, even people who have good, you know, matchup knowledge, whatever, or people who are used to, like, the supremely confident gamer like myself, I still might lose this set, you know, because look at this bullshit. But, okay, yeah, he was ready with the DI, we could give him that. But that's what I'm saying, is, like, it's very, man, this character's obnoxious. If the supremely confident gamer makes a turn, I have no fear of this Mai whatsoever. I know, like I said, I know 100% that this guy is just about the bullshit, and that I have no fear. Yep, see, that's what I'm saying. But it's hard because it actually eats frames there. Of course, the Mai Super eats frames and makes it hard to punish her, you know what I mean? Because why the hell wouldn't it? But Even though you had the perfect read and you set up a meaty fireball, you know what I mean? Why the hell would you be able to get a decent punish counter off of that? Stupid character. I know we're going to be fighting a lot of My's on the way to... So the goal for this phase, I haven't got to play as much as I'd like. But if I could hit 1900 MR before the end of this phase, we still have some time. We have this month and we have all of next month. So hopefully all of next month I could grind it out. School just started back up for me. I do have a family. So I can't just, you know, quit life and become an amazing Street Fighter 6 player. But nobody, like, a lot of us can't. And that's the point of the 20 and 5 rule. 20 and 5 to top player. It's maximizing the time we have to play to learn and get better at the game. You know what I mean? We're not trying to, like, the end goal, if you guys aren't aware, I would like to hit legend rank legit, you know, with like 2000 MR, 2050 MR at one point in my Street Fighter 6. You know, the one point in its life cycle, you know what I mean? I'm sure we're going to have Street Fighter 6 for a long time, at least like 8 seasons, I'm thinking, at the very least, you know? But yeah, so I'm not trying to race to the finish line, you know what I mean? And that's the point of the series, is to break it down for us so we, you know, we can maximize, especially if we only have a little bit of time, we can maximize that time. I would have liked to actually, that counter hit, I'm sure I could have got a hit off of him. The crouch medium punch whipped because Juri's isn't as good as a lot of other characters, but what's he got? Okay. He is a plus after that. I don't know what he was going for, but that's a good backdash at the start. That'll deal with a lot of Juri's gimmicks right at the beginning of the game. Backdash is always a pretty good defensive option. Honestly, just walking backwards helps a lot too. It looks like this round's already lost by me, you know? Yeah. That one mistake at the very beginning cost us dearly. Ooh. Dry rush jab out of kid. No perfect parry there. I think that Jinrai was obvious enough that I should have went for the perfect parry, but I didn't. Very happy with the parry changes. I need to adapt myself with those parry changes though. I still haven't really practiced enough in my gameplay. I started practicing a little bit, learning moves and stuff. Oh, this is a big hit from him. Let's see what he does with it. He just let me get up. Yeah, see, those counter hit combos, I should lab those, because after that trade, I should absolutely be able to get a combo off of that trade. But we did snatch up that victory. Despite the kin round. You're going to get kin round, man. It's going to happen to all of us. We're going to get kin round. Oh, this might be a kin round. When you eat that jumping heavy punch, shit just goes south fast sometimes versus this character. Definitely, yeah, needed that anti-air there, needed that uppercut. I've been practicing uppercuts from a crouching position as well. Feels good to land them when you land them. That one was just a lot easier because he's just kind of going nuts now. I should have read that too. Jesus, he just jumped like, what, 11 times? But yeah, I mean, look at the way he's playing. We're fighting the feral kin in his natural environment. What we learned last time is, because I'm guilty of going feral myself, you know, I didn't need to spend a drive meter there. I shouldn't have. That might end up losing us this game, honestly. Let's see if we can come back as he spams Jinrai kicks because kid. Nice anti-air, jumping light kick. That just looks like trouble, but okay, we got him off of us. But yeah, to deal with the feralness, I just need to create space. That wasn't create space. This dude just jumps a lot, huh? I should have just read that. I didn't see him jump 40 times whenever I played him, but yeah, that's literally, I should have just sat back and anti-aired him. But that's how we deal with the feral gameplay. We just backdash, down, back, react. You know what I mean? It might seem tough. It might seem like he's foaming at the mouth and just random and going nuts, but It's a lot easier to react to that stuff when you're just focusing on it. You know what I mean? Street Fighter 6 is kind of designed that way. You really want to, oh, no big hit there. So I'm trying to slow it down there. He's throwing that ass fireball at me. Walk back. Kid's backwalk speed's actually really good, isn't it? Not something I really paid attention with this character before. Good hit there. And he jumps again. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have a read on him yet. The DI was desperate for me. I fell into a desperate act. I should just die for it. Probably mad that I let him out in the corner with just a random ass jump. But this fella, and he's holding parry. It's a very strange play style this fella has. I mean, it's Ken, you know. It's probably, you know, keeps him in that 1650 MR range. Which ain't bad, you know what I mean? Especially early in the season like this, 1650 MR is pretty good because, like, right now 1950 is like legend rank, so it's not, you know, totally bonkers. I think I get a better conversion off that, but it's just hard in this game because the way shit back rolls and stuff. This dude loves to jump. I didn't even get that read on him originally, but yeah, there he is jumping again. No anti-air, but I like the backdash regardless, just to keep the space. He's jumping again. Dear Lord, dude, what are you fucking doing? This dude's on a damn pogo stick out here. Nice anti-air. You get to do that in this game. Oh, there's the supremely confident gamer making a return again. Sweep there. Catch the drive rush isn't bad. I imagine I tried EX uppercutting there. That's sort of why I would have got counted. Yeah, that's what I tried doing the first time. Let's control the space. Nice. Oh, no combo. He's mashing, though. We could use that to our advantage heavily. Okay, we could win this set, but we could still lose this set. Oh, no. Okay, well, he does an anti-air for a jump monger, and he doesn't tech. We ended up taking that one. It wasn't as clean as I would have liked it to have been. I mean, winning's nice and all, but seeing all those jumps, I would have liked to make that adaptation in the match. And just down back react, you know? Looks like we're going to have to fight the same eye again. Very frustrating. I do not like that Capcom told us that they fixed this part of the matchmaking when they very obviously did not. So far, that's 2 20-5 sessions in a row where I've had to play the same players over and over again. Different days, too, mind you. And, yeah, that DI, I mean, if it hit there, I would have won the match, but we did not hit it there. Okay, let's see what we can do against this Mai. He's mashing the medium punch, mashing crouch medium kick, and yeah, I whiffed there. I should be more aware, because players like this, like he was just walking backwards no matter what. Wow, can I kill him here? I sure can. That was a hell of a risk on his part, wasn't it? But it doesn't really matter because he's playing Mai. Like, what is a round to a Mai player? He could just, you know, flip the switch and go nuts again. And just smash his face into his controller and get, you know, crazy quarter. I'm already in the corner, you know. It's sweet because I'm good at this game and he's bad at this game and all he's doing is walking backwards. But I jumped over and I got punish counter for it. And I mashed that EXDP. I'm going to owe myself 10 push-ups for that EXDP right there. Because there was no reason to go for it unless I wanted to lose this game. So I'm going to do push-ups after this just because of that EX uppercut, honestly. It's one of my new rules. If I'm going to mash like an idiot like that, then I'm going to have to suffer for it. Yeah, I know 10 push-ups suffer, right? So bad. Maybe if I had to do 150 in one sitting, I wouldn't be happy. EX uppercut, really, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. My players just don't care. They pick mine. Missed my uppercut there. That could be detrimental to losing this game. If I lose. Oof. Just walk up and press that fucking button because why not? You get a full combo off of it. And then walk backwards because he has no idea how to play Street Fighter. He's just playing Mai. Okay, we have to use this here, you know what I mean? But again, it's me being confident. Whenever I see him walk backwards, see him playing scared, I know that I smell blood in the water and burnt out or not. I need to. Why was he waking up with parry there? I don't know what the hell this guy's doing, but the jump's gonna end up paying off there. Yeah, I'm dead there. Even if I blocked it regularly, he has enough meter that I would have died no matter what. So that puts us, what, 2-1 versus this guy right now? Which is unfortunate. I feel like I could have won that match. I'm always angry whenever I see the same person in the same 20-minute session, though. It pisses me off because, like I said, it wouldn't piss me off so much if Capcom was like, yeah, we suck at fucking making matchmaking, you know, we can't fix nothing. But they told us that they fixed this shit, you know what I mean? And that's what pisses me off, is just getting lied to, you know what I mean? I don't like being lied to. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, you know what I'm saying? And Capcom loves bullshitting us bullshitters. Nice anti-air, keep them in jail. And I should have read that, because look at the way this idiot plays, you know what I mean? I absolutely should have read the wake up super. Okay, I could have killed. Burnt himself out with a drive reversal. Nice uppercut. Double dash is just fucking hideous. And then we know we can kill him with a wake-up super because he has no respect. Not only doesn't he have respect for for us, but he doesn't have respect for himself. The way he plays is very sporadic and just he's just playing you know what I mean? The character's fucking stupid. And I'm sure he loves it. I'm sure he loves people being aggravated. Look at that damage, dude. I'm sure he loves people being aggravated at the way he plays the game and shit. I'm sure that he feeds off of it. So good for him. Like I said, if you're having fun. I mean, I tell everyone. Right now, I'm telling literally everyone and their mom, play Mai. If you literally, like, everyone who comes into the stream and asks, like, oh, this, that, and this. What do I play? How do I play it? You know what I mean? Of course he's mashing. Why wouldn't he? You know, there's no reason for him not to be mashing there, honestly. I wish I baited it, though. Wow, dude. Not even close to him, and he's mashing that. So that does put us at 3-1 versus this guy. So if it was a tournament set, we would have won already. But anything can happen in a first to 2 online ranks, especially versus this stupid-ass character. So let's see if we can clobber him down or not. But oh, that was an accident. That was actually punishable. Now I'm burnt out, so I'm obviously playing aggravated. I feel the aggravation. It's just whenever I see Mai on the screen, I get pretty mad. Random drive impact was the right call. Now he gets to put me into the corner because he's Mai. One hit leads to full-on corner kick. But he did his dumbass. That's so weird to me. Is he just so locked into doing the dumb shit that he has no spatial awareness of where his opponent is? Like, he just counts on that working every time? I don't know. And sorry, LawFGC, I'm not coming out. I'm not trying to attack you personally. I'm attacking the character you play. If you see this, you know. I mean, you know already. You're playing the character. You know exactly what you're doing. But yeah, this is not a personal attack on you whatsoever. It's Street Fighter 6, dude. Everybody fucking pops off when we play this game. We be barking at each other. We be saying some heinous shit about our opponents. Everybody does it. You can be the nicest guy in the world. You'll still be like, fuck this character. Fuck this game. Fuck you. But it's nobody means it. You know, it's a fighting game. We're trying to kill each other. There ain't nothing. There ain't no bad blood behind it, you know what I mean? If we sat next to each other and played a set, we'd have fun, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who he plays or whatever. Like I said, this is not a personal attack on LawFGC. But he is personally attacking me right now. Is he going to go to level 3? Okay, we still have a chance. I got a lot of meter. I am in the corner now. The walk back. Nah, I'm dead there. I think I'll probably watch this replay whenever we get to our 5-minute break to learn from, because I don't think I should have lost this. I needed to play better, obviously. And it went down to that last round there. And that's honestly, in this game, shit gets crazy in the last game, like any round can just get away from you real fast, you know what I mean? A new warrior has entered the ring! So, if we look at the timer, we've got like 1 minute to play a match. So, the rules, I have set the rules in stone. If I play for 20 minutes, I'm taking a 5-minute break. I don't care if I win this match or lose this match. We have one more match to play in this time, and that's that. You know, win or lose, it does not matter any longer. Big hits, though. He's kind of letting us roll over him right now. When's the amnesia coming? Yeah, I knew it. These ranks JPs love their amnesia. Wow, his very first opportunity, he went for that grab. Nice DI. That's a hard one to react to, honestly. This character does so much damage. I don't know why he spent that, though. He probably should have held on to that. And then, yeah, that's the thing about the JPs who mash amnesia is the projectile. Okay, what the hell was he going for there? Maybe he was trying to catch a drive rush, huh? We get a safe triple, probably amnesia. Yeah. Don't know what he was going for there either. Hopefully I don't go for a drive impact. I didn't. I get double overhead here. He might just amnesia. Wow, air throw. That'll work sometimes. No anti-air by me, but it didn't matter. That was a quick one. And normally I would feel bad. Like if I was on another account, I would always finish the set. But this is an experiment. You know what I mean? This is us, you know, this if we don't do the experiment, if it's 23-5 rule because he wins the next match and I win the next match, you know, that set 2 more games would have been, you know, another 5 minutes. So it's not the 25-minute and 5 rule. And anybody who is doing this experiment with me, trying to use heavy learning and whatnot to get better at Street Fighter, I highly recommend you do the same. It's not a matter of honor, it's a matter of science. We're trying to get better at the game this way using this method. It's not the 23-minute and 5 rule, it's the 20 and 5 rule. If we're up 20 minutes, that's it. So yeah, we immediately, now we're trying to learn something. Our 20 minutes are up, we're going to spend 5 minutes trying to learn something from our replay. Where did it all go wrong? That's a big mistake right there. That cost me a lot of meter, but I also like that I didn't back off there. You know what I mean? I'll fight and burn out. I'm not scared, especially if I have him in the corner. That's what I needed to watch out for, though. I needed to expect, because I was pressuring him hardcore, but it didn't really matter this round because, like I said, I'll spend all that meter and I'll take the damage and trade to get my drive meter back. You know what I mean? Okay, immediately after getting that hit, I should, and then wow, so I lose this round, you know, and it looks really, oh, that's something right there, that parry. I imagine I was holding down for that parry, and you can't hold down for that parry, so this is what I'm practicing, is the muscle memory for the new parry, where I have to hold back for this. Even though it looks like a low hit and he's crouching, that's not a low hit, so I have to, yeah, you have to hit back for that, which would have been, you know, big momentum swing. Just jumping in the corner. Okay, I mean, that was a big risk on his part. That's one thing about this player. He loves taking those huge risks. Even that jump in the corner a little while ago, but now it all goes to hell, you know. And that right there, that's one thing we absolutely. I guess I owe myself 20 push-ups. Because taking that throw, it just gets away from me right after because we're fighting mine. And that's 2. Okay, so now I owe myself 30 push-ups. Those mid-screen techs, no excuse in the world for doing those mid-screen techs, dude. I had that match won, and then I just threw it away with 2 mid-screen techs, ate 2 shimmies. 2 throws is nothing compared to the momentum and everything that I just dealt with. What do we got here? Just a shimmy there would have killed him, huh? I didn't shimmy this guy nearly enough. That's probably, yep, that's what I'm labbing right now. But yeah, I owe myself 30 push-ups or at least 20 push-ups and 10 squats right after I'm done with this because those mid-screen throw techs are just, that's my biggest weakness as a player. I just go for them on reaction when there's no reason to go for them at all. You just die for them. And that was just me, but honestly, that spinning it, that right there, the walk back, I should just drive rush at him. But it was too little too late. I took too much damage and I guessed wrong twice, so that was that. But looks like I'll probably watch a little bit of another replay. Yeah, this is the Kin game that got away from me. And I do remember him whiffing a medium punch right in my face, but Kid Stand medium punch is 5 frames. So I'm thinking like, and then this guy, yeah, I remember him just jumping. This is just a Kin round right here. Just whiff 2 jab into neutral, jump heavy punch. What a fucking gamer, dude. Nice parry there. No anti-air by me, though. Man, this guy was just on his pogo stick the whole game, and I just need to adapt to that. At least I got an anti-air there. And then, yeah, I remember burning him out and just, I mean, how many times did he jump this round? Oh my god, and I didn't adapt to that? That's crazy. So here I'm looking for the lockdown, because I thought this was good, but he was jumping no matter what. He didn't give a fuck. He was gonna play like a goober no matter what. So I could've, I mean, but you need to know that he's gonna just jump back immediately for that one. But had I ended the string and kept him in the corner, it actually puts me at better spacing right there, which is something I didn't really think about before, because I was like, oh, I'll go boom, boom, straight into the eye. But honestly, with how much health he had, no reason for that. If I just went into the Fuha stock, I would have had better spacing had he jumped. And here I am looking, though, because, like, yeah, if I went boom, boom, straight into the eye, it says, I believe I'm player 2 here, and it says I'm -1. That I'm -1 after this, and he goes for crouch medium. So I feel like if I'm -1, and I press a 6-frame button, then our 7 frames should trade, but if I press a 5-frame button, I should be able to beat his 7th frame, am I right? That's just math, but in this situation, for whatever reason, yeah, the 5-frame stand light kick works in this situation on counter hit to beat the crouch medium kick, which he immediately goes for as soon as he lands. But yeah, what I'm mainly learning from this is like, yeah, he didn't have, like, I couldn't kill him off that stun anyways. So it would have been much better just to end this string. Like, I actually didn't know about the spacing, especially in Burnout, the spacing there. If I just went into the medium Fuha stock, I'm in prime spacing to keep pressure going as well as anti-air. And it's hard to anti-air after that DI, obviously. I mean, I could cross-cut, but I want to keep him in a corner. That's the thing, especially if he's burnt out. You want to keep him in a corner so I can just annihilate him, you know what I mean? Or at least chip away at his life bar and then annihilate him, you know? But I should have had a read on this guy that he's jumping. But we could say we learned one thing for certain in this session, that the going for the medium Fuha stock there in the corner, especially in Burnout, that's good spacing for us. And this sucks. This is me just like thinking, okay, I'll put him in block stun so I could get more drive gauge back here. But he just immediately jumps, dude. Like, had I just stood there and anti-aired, I'm like, so again, we say it again and again, to fight the feral players, we just need to control. We don't need to go for even, like, I would say what I was going for was a neutral skip. I wanted to put him into block stun to keep him that locked down for a minute. And when you block stuff, you know, you get, when you're making your opponent block stuff, you get more drive gauge back. So that's what I was thinking. But had I just stood there and uppercutted him, I would have got a lot more drive gauge back in the first place. So resetting that spacing, I should have just held it down for the underground, not got put in the corner again. And I would have had a much better chance of winning. But we could say for certain that we learned one thing in this session, and that's that the Fuha stock spacing in the corner, especially when they're in Burnout, that's better to go for if I want to keep him in the corner. If that was going to kill, then I understand going for it the way I did, but it was not going to kill no matter what. So next time we need to be aware of that. So we've learned something, people. I am the Depressed Gamer. I need you all to be good to yourselves. Please like, comment, subscribe. I got some push-ups to do. Y'all got to keep on struggling out there. Please be good to yourselves. Ain't no getting off this train until we at the end of the line. And I will see you in the next one.